Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
How's it feel, Raymond?
I'm enjoying it.
Like this side feels lighter and light. This one is touch card, but it does feel lighter. I love the way.
And we had a regular mineral-rich magnetic mud mask.
And everyone keeps telling me one cheek looks higher than the other right now. This face does feel lifted. This one feels dropped. I need to lift this one up.
We call that a natural lift without products.
I feel it.
Yes.
I feel it.
All right. Hey, folks, welcome to the 195th episode or whatever it might be of the Roland Grimes, Not Just Sports and Entertainment Show. I'm your host, Roland Bubba Grimes, your chocolate troglodyte, once again coming at you in 3D. You may notice that I have dressed down for this occasion. I have these stellar fashion models and artists and these beautiful people joining the set, and I just figured it wasn't no need for me to try to compete with that. So I decided to dress down. And for those who see me on GrimesNation.com website, you'll notice Grimes Nation Cubed. That is the name of our company, and we make these sweats just for you. You can find out about it on GrimesNation.com. As well, we have some sponsors and vendors in the house. You'll get to know them as we go. Those of you also who are tuning in, you can go right on my website, viewer supported. You can click that button, PayPal button, and button. Button, and you can donate to our program so we can keep this thing independent, growing and going. Tonight we have a star-studded cast once again, and you have to forgive me because I'm working on my enunciation. I have with me, joining us shortly, Miss Fashion Model Ty Michelle. If I got it wrong, she'll tell me when she gets on the air with me. I also have Ms. Jessica Urentia. I think I got it right. She'll be joining us a little bit. You may notice on the set as we take this break, Keisha is going to hit some of this artwork or do a zoom with that down because I don't want you to see Ty. You can zoom over here and you see some of this wonderful artwork that we have here from Ms. Jessica. Also, Mr. Coron Godwin may be coming by the set, but we also have a special treat for you. I'm back in stride again. My co-host extraordinaire, Mr. Wilbur Skipper, and he's going to actually interview me about the Roland Grimes, Not Just Sports Entertainment Show, as we head into year 3. You can find us on my YouTube page, The Roland Grimes Show, Facebook, Twitter, and everything else in the universe. We'll be back shortly, and we're going to get the party started. Once again, Roland Grimes, Not Just Sports Entertainment Show. Sit tight. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Roland Grimes, Not Just Sports Entertainment Show. It's Black History Month 2014. We have some wonderful things going on for you tonight. At this time, as I mentioned to you earlier, I have a wonderful fashion model. I have been stalking her on social media for at least 17 years now, ever since she was like 4. And I've been watching her progress and grow and turn into this, I want to say this diva, something I saw on her shirt the other day. She'll have to remind me exactly what it was. But nonetheless, if you folks would, I want to introduce to some and present to others my special guest for the entertainment hour, Miss Fashion Model Ty Michelle.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm terrific. So I finally caught up to you.
Yes, yes.
I sent you an email, an inbox on one of the social media outlets about 6-7 months ago.
Yes, you did.
wouldn't remember. And I said, hey, I have these sweats and I'm getting ready to come out with this new collection and I want to know if you can model some of it for me. And you know what you said to me?
What is it?
You said, I don't work for free.
Hey.
Y'all get that? She said, I don't work for free. I'm like, well, I ain't paying you. So you will work for a biscuit, a sandwich? So when you
That's
say
still payment.
okay, that's still something,
That's
right?
not what I was talking about, but that's still a form of payment.
Okay, so compensation
Yes.
in whatever form is
Yes.
acceptable, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, negotiable? All right, so look, the last time somebody actually compensated you for your modeling work,
Yes, it is.
tell me about that experience.
It was actually great. I just did a photo shoot with Smile on 3, one of my many photographers, one of my favorite that I work with.
Okay.
You probably see me shooting with him majority of the time. We just shot for one of our local boutiques. She's really up and coming. I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now.
Oh, we'll look her up.
Yeah, we'll look her up. But no, I like her designs. They were really nice. They were really inspiring. Very unique. And that's what you look for in the fashion industry. You don't want something that everybody has. You want something that's your own, something that you can, make your own.
Okay, y'all see the star quality coming out of her? She's like, you sure you want to host this show? I'm going to step off the set. Oh, you have to, okay. Skip me in the house? All right, take notes, man. Let me know if we have a new co-host in training
I can
here.
do a small segment,
You do a small segment?
Yeah, small segment.
We don't do nothing small here. We do everything large.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, so now let's go here. Now that we've gone there now, what made those people decide to use you for that boutique thing yesterday?
I have always been one for a unique look. When I first started modeling, my name was Chameleon Rush, and I chose the name.
That was you?
Yes, it was me. Because I chose the name Chameleon because everyone will always tell me, from photographers to makeup artists, anytime we do your makeup or anytime you put on something different, you capture a different character. So I reminded them of a chameleon.
Right.
So when I started, it was Chameleon, and I got a rush from the compliments, of course, but I got a rush from being in front of the camera, from, just the whole excitement and just the entertainment world. I've always been in the entertainment world since I was 3 because I've danced from liturgical to professional hip hop to jazz, modern. So I've always been in that light. So it's always been a rush for me. So Chameleon Rush was the name that I came out with.
Wow.
Yeah. So Tae Michelle came about because it's actually my legal name. When I got more in depth and further into it, I decided to change my name because I wanted something that fit more me than what everyone thought of me. Okay. So I'm still answer to Chameleon Rush. But
now when you say fit more me,
yes,
instead of what everyone thought of me, extrapolate a little bit. The heck does that mean?
That just simply means that I wanted them to know my name instead of just a character.
Just a brand.
Yes. Okay. So instead of me branding that name, I brand myself.
Okay.
So, and I will say, since the name changed, things have definitely gone, yes, to another level. And I'm enjoying every minute of it.
So now, just by, and this is good for people to know, so just by, not just by, but one of the things that you did was re-identified yourself under your actual legal name.
Yes.
What do you think was the catalyst for that kind of transition where people actually became more interested in your brand as you and started using you more for some of these sets?
Actually, I think it was my confidence level. Just using my name, and when you use your name, your legal name, having a character is okay. That's a character. I'll play that role. Okay. But Tae Michelle is who I am. I am a mother. I am a sister. I am a role model. I am a teacher. I'm a minister in dance at church. So Tae Michelle is what everyone outside of the modeling industry knew me. But Tae Michelle I'm sorry, Camellia Rush is what everybody outside of the modeling industry didn't know me as.
Now, do you ever pull Camellia Rush
I
back?
do. I
Out of hibernation?
Camellia Rush definitely comes out when I do more of an eye candy type of photo shoot.
Gotcha.
I say, oh, well, I'm going to reach into my inner self and bring out my Camellia Rush, just to kind of give people the sense that I haven't lost Camellia Rush. She's still a part of me. It's just that's not my main focus.
Gotcha. Now, when you say eye candy model, for those novices out here who don't know what that terminology means, can you explain it?
That is more your lingerie, more your Black Men's Magazine, more of your explicit modeling. Although I did have limits, but and that was one of the.
So let's talk about that. When you say you had limits, how do you determine what your limits are going to be? Are they based on what someone is willing to pay you to do, or do you already have this prototype, this profile set, and then they contact you based on that?
Yes, I have a profile already set. Money does not determine what I will or will not take off.
Okay.
So, and I also enjoy modeling for other things. Like I said, it was about the art of the craft. It was about, and I wanted to capture the art because, again, I've been dancing, so I see pictures in my head that I want to bring to life, that I want to, show other people. So eye candy, to me, was just one form. I didn't want to get trapped in that bubble of just being, oh, she's just the eye candy model. No, I'm a model.
Now, if you get trapped into a bubble of, let's say, the eye candy model, what effect does that have on your
It has
career?
a huge effect. It has a huge effect. One, more fashion models, a more fashion industry, they don't want to deal with an eye candy model because they feel that they're in that bubble, that all they're going to do is turn around and show their backside, or a piece of clothing has to be taken off. And that's not what modeling is completely about. So as long as you have that understanding, then you can go anywhere, and it's also best to be versatile.
Okay. Now, you've been in this industry for a while, and also fashion, fitness, modeling. The amazing thing is, as I went through some of your portfolio, whether you had the hat on, whether you had the swimsuit on, whether you had the workout gear, it always seemed to look real nice on you. Now, does that mean that you pretty much wear your own ensemble, or do folks go out and they just pick stuff and say, hey, put this on, and it just happens to match?
I would say about 95% of anything you see me in a photo, I own.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
My own wardrobe a lot of times.
So I can go up in your closet and
pretty much
just have a
and pick out, hey, I've seen that, and it's happened a lot.
So the next time you order something, I wanted to listen. What do you like? She laughing. At least order in the 4XL.
Okay, I got you.
She got me, and she went. So that means that I'm gonna have to like suck it in and. Okay, I'm getting lightheaded. I'm gonna have to suck it in and wear 1XL. Man, look, folks, we're going to be right back with our fashion model extraordinaire. We're going to get a little bit more into the fitness, also into the fashion, and talk about the dance, and then where she's going from there. When we return on Roland Grimes, Not Just Sports Entertainment Show, sit tight. Thank you. Once again, we're on a live set of the Roland Grimes Not Just Sports Entertainment Show here at Everlasting Life Restaurant, 9185 Central Avenue, Capitol Heights, Maryland. You hear phones going off. You'll see people or hear people riding by with ice trucks, ice trays, and food carts because people are eating and enjoying themselves. And if you haven't been to Everlasting Life, make sure you come here. Ever since I started eating here, I've started to get into my new fashion model size. And Tae, the next time you,
Tae.
I knew that. I'm just checking to see if she can say it. Tae, the next time you come on this set, I'm going to be able to fit into your blouse. So, having said that, we're going to find out a little bit more about how do you maintain the physique, the figure, the look to continue to do this, because the days do go by and the years and children and work. Tell me about it. How do you make it happen?
God, I'm gonna be honest.
All right, so we need to start worshiping the same God. Honestly, hey, G, look.
Yeah, that's who it is. It's him. Him and genetics help a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I am a member of a gym. I need to go more often, but I will say between me dancing is a great exercise, and I dance about 3 to 4 times a week for.
So do I.
For about 4 to 5 hours, as well as running behind my little 8-year-old. That's exercise in itself. And during the daytime, I watch my niece and my nephew until they are able to go to school. So running behind them, and that's a 1 and a 3-year-old. So that's a lot of. Okay.
So you don't need slim fast. You just
I just run.
Making it happen.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much.
That pretty much would do it. Yeah. Now sometimes also when you go to work, you also stand on your feet and wait on people like me who wanna.
I bartend. I'm also a cocktail waitress at Indulge Restaurant and Lounge on U Street.
Okay, shameless plug for Indulge on U Street.
That's only because you gotta come see me.
That's because you gotta come see me.
Yeah, for bottle service, birthdays, celebrations.
Okay. So we can set up private functions there?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You contact me.
We can request you for.
I'm the only one who does it. They don't. They only accept the best. Oh, sorry.
All right. Earlier I did 2 snaps in the semicircle. Now I gotta come back counterclockwise. All right. So you think you're a better bartender than the rest of us?
I'm not gonna say the rest, but I've learned from the best.
Okay, so that makes
sense.
I was getting ready to get up and get on.
I mean, if you want to go, I'm ready.
Okay. Look, let's make a Mai Tai in a mind. Do that another time. So I hope I said that right.
Yes,
I don't drink, so I have no idea. Last time I drank, I was like, what? It was a nipple in the bottle? Don't tell my age. I wasn't telling my age. By the way, those of you who don't know how old I am, I'm old enough to have my own talk show. Well, all right.
Awesome.
How old you be? Yeah. Parkdale High School.
Yes.
Tell me about the days at Parkdale. Parkdale High School is in
Riverdale.
Is in where?
Riverdale.
Yeah, okay. It's in some place in Prince George's County, Maryland. And my only experience with Parkdale is I played a football game there in a fishbowl. It's like a big fishbowl.
Yes, I refer to Parkdale as the ditch because.
I was kind. I said fishbowl.
I mean, I went there. I'm alumni. I'm alumni.
So you can talk about it.
I can do that.
All right, so it's a ditch.
It really is a ditch. Only because to get in or out, you do have to go down
a ditch.
the hole. So you literally go down and then around. And then to make it worse, like you said, our football field is even further down in the hole. So it's like
8,000 feet below sea level.
Right, yeah.
I played a game, the championship game actually against DeMatha High School.
Okay.
And there was like 6,000 people there.
Yeah.
And it felt like all of them were just standing on top of my shoulder.
Yeah, it really is. But it's a great little school. I was on the dance team there. Went there all 4 years.
That was you? Okay.
I went there all 4 years. Joined the dance team my sophomore year, became captain my senior year. So yeah, it was a great experience. I loved it. If I could do it again, I wouldn't. But
if you could do it again, you would?
No, I don't want to change history, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
That was different. I'm gonna keep that one. So look, as you move forward, now we talked a little bit about how you make decisions on what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. You have your profile set, etc. Some of the photographers, some of the studios you like working with, let's give them a plug real quick.
Smile on 3. awesome photographer. He's actually who I started with. So I definitely love him. We also have things coming up. The person who I migrated to is now known as Shock Photographics. We developed together. Literally, it was us practicing together from every week, twice a week, between dance practice and school and everything. It was, okay, this is what we're going to do, just to practice, to get your talent up, to study, you know your craft. So I definitely have a special place for him. Definitely. You definitely have to do your homework.
I was going to ask you about that, but go ahead, tell me about some of the other ones.
Also, Snap. Richard of Snap Photographics, love him. Isaac Jerome.
I know, right? He changed his name?
Yeah, from Got Your Back Photos. Love him. Wow. Oh, my favorite female photographer, Shannon Gills. Awesome. Our segments together are great. She's very artistic. Love her. Great energy. And yeah, off the top of my head,
all right, now tell me the people you absolutely hate.
I don't really hate anyone.
I was joking with
yeah.
All right, so look, now, the business side of this, how do you migrate from doing something like this for fun to actually getting, I've learned this new word, compensated for it?
It is definitely a transition phase. One, because it's so many people out here trying to do what you do, so a lot of people feel like, oh, I don't have to compensate you because I can find the next.
Right.
So, but you have to definitely be confident in what you do, stick to your guns, be reasonable to your talents. You know, whenever your talent level go up, your prices go up, you know. Definitely just be true to yourself, and the best thing I can tell you is stick to it. As long as you stick to, okay, this is what I want, this is it, that's bottom line. Okay. And it'll come.
So you get rejections and you get acceptances?
You definitely get rejections, you definitely get acceptance.
How do you handle those rejections? Just like, you know, I'm the most beautiful person in the world. How can you tell me no?
Well, one, you gotta be realistic. I know I'm beautiful, I love myself, I mean, of course. But I also know that there's a younger generation coming up under you. So just brush it off your shoulder. You know, everything is not for everybody. And if you're really having an issue with it, do what I had to do. Their loss, not mine. And kind of, you do have to build that confidence in yourself. Once you build that, the rejections, you know, they'll come. I mean, it's a part of life. We learned that early.
Now, you're a sports fan, too.
Yes, I am.
Dallas Cowboys?
No.
Washington Redskins?
No.
Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yes.
Whatever, man.
Oh, no, wait, don't.
So now, how can someone who went to Park, they don't even wear those colors. How do you like the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Okay, Parkdale wears green and gold.
Right, so it's black and yellow. But what?
But Parkdale's secondary colors were
okay,
black and yellow.
Yeah, okay.
Haha. Yeah. But no, actually this is funny because I didn't have a favorite team about maybe 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. So when the brother won the Super Bowl, you did.
No, actually it was that same year. A guy that one of my friends were like, well, you need to pick a favorite team. I'm like, I don't want to pick a favorite team. I don't care. And they're like, no, pick a favorite team.
Oh, because you go to the games, you don't have anybody to root for?
I don't care.
So they can't mess with.
I'm just at the game. I'm there for the food.
You're like no fun at the games.
No, I'm fun. I'm just there for the food. But I picked the team only because I enjoy both of their jerseys. I like their home jersey and their away jersey, so that became my favorite team. So once I picked my team, I did go back. One thing about me, I will go back and do my research. I will go back and look at it. And it just so happened that same year they went to the Super Bowl. So I was
so by osmosis, you just got all
exactly.
So you picked the winning team.
I did.
All right, so look.
I did.
So look, we had Mr. O.
If I had the same luck for lottery, I'm telling you, it would be awesome.
We had Mr. O here last week, and he was telling me how we always know pretty much before the season starts who's going to go to the Super Bowl.
I don't know if we always know.
Well, he told me how. It's called probability.
Okay.
The states that have more than one team will probably go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that
so
works.
Pennsylvania has 2 teams,
yeah,
California has like 72 teams, Florida has 37 teams.
True.
So you have a real good chance that someone's going to win the national championship or someone's going to the Super Bowl because the teams with I love it.
Dance break.
Quincy, what's happening, man? All right, folks. We had a little music. We're gonna edit that out. All right. So the fitness.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about that. The dance.
Yes.
And you still dance.
I still do.
Okay.
I attend Reed Temple AME Church.
Weightlifting, things like that.
I do small weightlifting. My trainer, Catherine Thomas, has definitely gotten me into weightlifting. Becoming more toned as I get older. As you get older, things don't stay as tight. So
sure they do.
Sure they do.
I feel like I'm still as tight. I'm still as tight. What are you talking about? What? I'm gonna be tight at 85. I'm gonna be 85 and tight. That's the name of my new magazine. Now, what's your favorite talk show in the whole world?
I don't watch talk shows.
The Roland Grimes. You missed your cue.
This is different.
Okay, so what is this? Okay, so what's your favorite variety show in the world?
There you go.
All right, folks, do me a favor, put your hands together for my esteemed fashion model extraordinaire, Miss Taye Michelle. All right, do me a favor also, if you would, Keisha, make sure you get some of our artwork by Miss Jessica. And we're going to open the floor up for a few questions right now before we bring Miss Jessica up, and then we're also going to talk to a few of our vendors this evening. Any questions for Miss Taye? Yes. Go ahead. We can hear you.
What's liturgical dancing? Like, what does that mean to you? Because I also do it. So
Okay.
what does it mean to you?
Well, actually, I'm sorry.
Liturgical dancing means, it comes from within. You're sending a message. You want to send a clear message. You want to listen to the lyrics of the song. You want to portray that message. One, because you never know who's watching. And you never know exactly what movement you might do that reaches that person, and you could possibly save someone's life. Personal experience of mine, before I knew they danced in church to liturgically, I saw a young lady, her name is Miss Audrey, and she just was moving, and it was just a simple sway back and forth and the motion of her hands, but it was the way she did it that touched me. So you never know exactly what it is. And I've had people come to me and tell me, oh, when you kicked your leg up so beautifully, during that certain part of the song at that exact time, it ministered to me. So you never exactly know. But that's what liturgical dance means to me. It's just getting across a message of life.
Okay, any other questions, comments?
What's in store for you in terms of the future?
In terms of the future, I have a lot of things going on.
She's going to get older and stay toned.
Yes, that's one. But career-wise, I have started a group called Fantasy Ladies. It's a modeling trio featuring myself, Miss Shauna Long, and Miss Valerie. We are an outreach group. We want to show young ladies that you can be beautiful. You can, shave the natural hair. You can have the tracks. Whatever you want to do. Make it your own. Go with it. Just support your community. And continue to succeed and stay prayed up. No matter what. Whatever your belief, just stay prayed up. Also, I am starting my own t-shirt line. It's called Tenacious and Elegant. The slogan is, you can be tenacious. Where tenaciousness meets elegance. A lot of people have the mistake in thinking that being confident, being tenacious, you can't be elegant with it, and that's not true. Those are also the initials to my name, Taye. So that's how that came about.
Yeah, I figured that one out. I'm a little slow, but I got that.
Between that and as well as just raising my son, who's my pride and joy, straight A student, just love him to death. Between that, raising my son, just moving forward, wherever God decides to take me is really where I'm going in the future, and I'm really looking forward to it. A lot of doors have opened up, from book covers and hosting different events coming up. So I'm just looking forward to what's to come.
Super. Any other questions? All right, let's give our guest a hand. If you'd like to take some pictures,